What up, what up, what up? Happy Friday, happy Friday. You know, one of these days, I want you to start the intro off. I think that would be so cool. Do whatever you want. You don't have to do what I'm doing, but do whatever you want. That'd be so
I don't know
cool.
what to do.
Then follow what I do. What up, what up, what up?
That's weird. That's not me.
Okay. Hi, guys. Lauren on the mic. 1, 2, check. 1, 2. Is that you? I think you would just have people jumping out the windows if you did that noise. Oh, man. What is going on, everyone? I'm Shadell, co-host of Paging the Simpsons. I'm joined with my lovely fiance that is trying to shoot me with a fake imaginary voice gun.
Lauren. Pew, pew, pew.
And
meow.
As you can see, we want to talk about this topic that I think is super interesting because more and more I keep discovering these like YouTube families.
Woof.
Kids, don't do drugs. This is what happens.
Well, now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, what should I do?
Do you want to kick it off? We can restart this.
No.
We're good. I can replay the audio. We could just chime in right here.
Nope.
Be like, okay, I'll start it off. I don't know how it goes.
What? How many times have we listened to it? 54 times. Come on.
It's probably been more than that.
Yes. So come on.
Nonetheless, so I want to talk about this here, and to kind of kick it off, I have not an article, but I have someone that posted about this, about their wife wanting to start a family YouTube channel.
Dun, dun, dun.
So let's get into this here. So this guy says, so my wife, 36 years old, and me, 38 years old, we have 3 kids. For the past couple of months, my wife has said she wanted to start a family YouTube channel that includes the kids. Imagine like the Ace family. I have no idea who the Ace family is. But he says, imagine like the Ace family, just poor. Story of my life. I'm with you. I personally see those channels as mild form of child abuse, and I'm strongly opposed to the idea, but she keeps bringing it up. She thinks it can make us more money, and it's a great way to have fun with the kids. She has written down video ideas and has been begging me to let her film just one to test it if it works.
Well, that's not going to do anything.
I'm strongly against that and have made that very clear. Our 1, 4, and 5-year-olds are not old enough to consent to this, and to consent to this. So I would rather they not be in any videos. I've considered counseling for both of us, but I was wondering if anyone else has any other ideas of what they did in this situation. What?
So what, are we supposed to be answering this?
No, this is just to set the tone.
Okay.
You can answer if you want to, but I'm with this guy. Because, like, I don't know how I'd feel. Let's say we have a kid. And, like, it's tough. It's something I go back and forth with, I'll say. Because just like how we put out pictures of our kids as they're growing up, getting older, like, and it's all online. You could trace back to the day you were born at this point with how frequently we update people about our lives. It's wild. So that's why I'm like...
Didn't we talk about this a few weeks ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like after watching that thing and how like now there's so many different footprints or whatever online because you start as a baby. Mm-hmm. It's crazy.
And it's like, I find it interesting because I mentioned this in the past episode where I'm like, Casey... Like, he shows his daughter, but he doesn't show her his daughter. Like, he shows her, but doesn't show her face. Mm-hmm. So you don't know what his daughter looks like. You know she's a little girl, blonde hair. That's all you know. Mm-hmm. Like, I like that idea. And it gives you, like, a mystery to it, but she's still included in the vlogs. But you're not gonna... Like, she when she's able to understand it, she can, like, consent if she wants herself to be put out there. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I like that approach where it's not focused on the kid. You're focused on doing whatever you're doing. And yeah, you're going to show that like I have a family here and everything, but no, you're not going to see my kid. I'm going to have the camera aimed at a certain angle where you're not going to be able to see and all that stuff. I like that. Mm-hmm. What are your thoughts?
I expose our fur child all the time.
Yeah, you just started a TikTok with the dog doing all these weird
Guys,
stuff.
at Missy the Mulchie.
Like,
Malshi is how you spell Malshi part.
Because
you should follow her on Instagram and TikTok. It's the same username.
Because we saw this video on CBS the other day where like they're breaking down with a couple different like social media families, and it's like so many people have different viewpoints. Like one dad was like, the kids don't really have a say about what what happens and all that stuff, and you're just matter of fact.
No, because our fur child can't even talk. So
I'm talking about kids. Like, forget the dog.
I'm just saying. Anyways. No, I get it. I don't know. I go back and forth with it.
Because let's say our kid, we make a YouTube channel, it pops, everyone likes seeing your kid, and then it's like, see, I'm a paranoid person, so I'd be curious to know, like, if I go out, I'm not even curious to know, but like afraid to know that like someone that you don't even know, that you could be like at a Target or somewhere at a theme park, whatever, someone knows what your kid looks like, and they're like, that's that girl I seen on YouTube or whatever, and like maybe want to kidnap her or do harm to her. I'm thinking just a girl, him or her. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, that's, I don't know, that's a bit scary to like, your kid's not just a regular kid anymore. It's kind of like, it's an influencer, it's like a mini celebrity, like, I don't know. I'm not sure if
I think it's kind of like what they were saying in the interview. How the problem is...
The problem is that she finds this episode extremely boring, and she's like, nah, I'm good. Yawn.
I swear, I'm like a chronic yawner or something. I don't know what it is. Where they were saying the problem is every time you have to like set the bar higher and like do something more impressive or more shocking or more something, and that can get to be too much for a child quickly. Like, because we even see that in normal YouTube culture with adults, how it's like you're like people are hurting themselves and like doing crazy stuff for views. So it's like, what are you gonna do for children?
And it's interesting, like as you brought that up, I was watching Jesse from Prank vs. Prank, R.I.P. Not Jesse, Gina. There we go, or Jen is what we found her real name to be. But where they're selling like their old house, like that they kept all this time since they moved to like Philly back however long ago before they broke up and all that stuff. But like that's crazy. You were at this house, and then you moved into the city to make your vlogs more popular and interesting and all that stuff. Like, damn, you're willing to like move, still keep paying for whatever you pay for, like insurance or to keep the lights on, whatever, for your old place, and paying for the apartment at this new place to like continue making these vlogs and all that stuff. And it's like, I'm pretty sure, I'd like to say that's what happened. Like, they didn't get into details about their relationship, but like doing YouTube all the time caused like a rift there, because they were doing things not for them but like for YouTube. And it's like it's a touchy thing, because like, do you remember the channel, it's like Daddy of Five? They were in this, okay, if you don't, they were in some major like
one or something.
No, they were in like some major controversy about like a year or two ago, because like of how they treated the kids. It was very bad, and like the dad would like always egg on like the sons to fight, and like there was one that was always getting like bullied by like pretty much the rest of the family. Like it just was super toxic in the households, and they did it all for the views and all that stuff. And it's just like, I feel like, not that I feel like every family channel is like that on YouTube. It's just, I can see where like the kids are like, nah, I don't want to do this, and then of course the parents are like, no, you're gonna do this, like all that stuff. Like, I don't know, because it seems fine and all that stuff. Like, oh, we're going out places, we're seeing this, but sooner or later the kid's like, yo, I want to just stay home or go hang out with my friends or go to a park and just have a regular day, not have a camera on me where I have to like always show. Because like when you're recording these podcasts, or when you're like doing YouTube videos, like you have to in some way like up yourself.
Yeah, you're more on.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, I'm sure as a kid you're feeling that same way, because you have your parents sitting there pressuring you. You're not worried about YouTube views, you're worrying about your parents on you.
Right, and it's like, what were we seeing? What was it? in one of like the interviews or something with the show we were watching, and like how the dad was even saying like, oh, and if they really don't want it, we'll like shut it down, like, and I'm like, yeah, but like you're like pushing them to the point where they're gonna like snap at you, you know, and it becomes like an issue. And I don't know, it's hard because it's, you know, they're even talking about how, you know, in television stuff you have labor laws and you have compensation protection and like all that kind of stuff, and there's none of that obviously for social media. And so it's like your parent could just be in your face 23 hours a day, like, you know, like it's and I understand them being cute and stuff, wanting to capture, but you're kind of like what you were saying, because they're always on, you're kind of changing how they are because you're always filming them. So now they're becoming like this presence that isn't really genuine. Like, it's like they could always feel like they always have to be this way, but that's not really them. And it's very hard because as kids, you know, they're developing constantly. And so you're kind of altering that. You're kind of messing with it. And I don't know. That's like, and you know, the girls that were, I don't know how old they had to be, maybe 8 or something, the little blonde ones, the blonde twins, you know, and they say how like, oh, no, it's fun, and we laugh at the negative comments because we enjoy it and all this. Well, first of all, the way they were talking, it's like you have to say that. Second of all, you can't tell me as a child that nothing's going to affect you, even like long term, like as you grow up and it like into a teenager and things like that. Like, I'm like, no, like you're in it and this stuff is gonna affect you, and it is affecting you, and you're kind of being a robot right now.
Yeah.
Kind of like the moms who are all up in it with the kids who do like pageants, and like you're like in it, and this, you have to look perfect all the time, and like they're in the audience and they're doing like the, you know, the moves, and like they're like, they are very aggressive.
Yeah. And it's like another part that came into it is like the money part, where it's like, yeah, some of them say like they're putting money away for their kids, but I've seen like videos and articles and stuff where like, nah, the parents just doing their thing, using that money, like, because it's like, I don't know, like they don't really, not that they don't care about the kids, but it's like they're focused on themselves and like, hey, we're doing all this work, we should be getting paid. Like, it's
hard with the money part because I do understand how, yes, they should get a percentage because, yes, as the parent, you are doing probably a lot of the work because, you know, the child can't set up, or they can't drive themselves where they have to go, or they can't, like, whatever. You are putting time and money and effort into it. So I get that. But at the same time, I do think there should be a percentage that is put aside into a separate account for the kids, and that, you know, you should learn from like a financial advisor or whoever how to properly invest that money. Because think about it. If your child is 5, you should be investing it till they're 18. So it should be an account that's not getting touched or withdraws ever, and is growing. Because you, like, what other time in their life are they going to have like this lump sum and this sum that keeps growing, and then you're going to grow it more because they just physically can't touch it? You know, like, it's kind of, it would be amazing to see where that could lead them as an 18-year-old, and you know, how much farther it can get them in life, whether it's paying off college or like whatever, because it's no small amount that these people are getting. And I don't know, it just, like, you know, like they said with TV, it's protected, but this is not. Like, I think, yes, you should take some, yes, you should go on family vacations that maybe you wouldn't have otherwise been able to pay for, like have the nicer house, like that kind of stuff, because it does contribute to the kids' lifestyle that they will appreciate, because hello. But I think there should be a percentage that is just theirs, that they can decide what they want to do with it as an adult. Because also remember, this stuff could stop tomorrow. We don't know how much this, you know, you're riding the wave until it's over. So like, be smart with it. And going back to what I was saying before about those girls, how they say they have fun with it, and like, no, they'd rather be doing this and all that. Okay, here's the thing. I have so much fun with my career and I love what I do. At the same time, there are definitely times I would rather be like doing XYZ just because it can become overwhelming or a long day or you're tired or, you know, you miss someone or whatever the case may be. So for them to say like, no, we would rather never be doing something else. BS. You're a child. Tell me you wouldn't rather be on the couch watching TV or like playing your little, you know, like for me it was playing like with a Nintendo DS and like that was my thing, or like, you know, like dancing, going to the beach, going on to a theme park, like whatever. Tell me you would not rather be doing kid stuff sometimes because you are still a kid. You know, you see your friends going out here. It's a nice day. You want to go, you know, if kids still go outside, like you want to go like play at the playground with your friends or something. Like, tell me that's not still a thing. Like, come on.
Well, it was funny because there was another another interview that they were doing, and they were like, I guess models, and they were like, I don't know, Oshkosh or Oshkosh. There we go. And like the kids, they were like asking the kids, and they're like, do you like what you're wearing, or do you know what the name of it or whatever? And they're like, no.
Oh my gosh. Just like the people were making a point to ask all the kids, like, do you know what YouTube is? Like 3-year-olds. Do you know what Instagram is? And they were like saying some random phrase. Like, I don't know. They're 3-year-olds. So they were like
influencers.
Yeah. They were like, oh, like they were saying some funny phrase. And they even asked like the baby that was like 5 months old.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that really puts it in perspective. They don't know what all this is. They just know that mommy and daddy filmed them with a camera. And like, ooh, like they like when I do this.
It's a touchy.
So I'm going to do this. Like it's, you know.
And part of me wonders like them. If it fuels like being spoiled, because what if these parents like, hey, if you do this video for me, you can get, you know, that candy or that toy or ice cream or whatever.
Probably.
And it's like, it always shows that like, yo, if you do this, X, Y, and Z, oh, you'll get something in return.
Probably. Like, to make one of my TikTok videos with Missy, I was giving her treats.
Yeah.
It's the same thing, you know?
Yeah, because you want things to just go smoothly. You want it to work. Like, you don't want to fight. It's just like...
Probably, you know, and then it continues on because they obviously have a lavish lifestyle. They're getting free clothes or toys or whatever. They're getting money. They're getting the bigger house. They're, you know, yes, it would be... I mean, you could argue they're working for it, but still... Yeah, they're gonna know that, you know, as a kid, just because I did something cute for the camera, like I'm amazing and I'm able to, you know, I am deserving of X, Y, and Z.
It fuels being narcissistic because you're like, oh, so many people watch me online. I have this many following.
Like those girls, the other twins. They are they were like a little, like they're 6, so they're a little older too. But like they had some sass, like as if they were like it. And I'm like, no, like one of them, because with twins, there's always like one who's more outgoing and one who's not. But like that one that was more outgoing, she was just like, we are it. Like, yes. Like, and I'm just like,
yeah.
Good luck when she's a teenager.
It's really toxic when you like break it down and see. And it's like, of course, I don't know any of these family channels because that's not my thing. But like when I stumble across them, I'm just like, wow, people watch this.
Oh, there's one I wanted to mention that this is before all this was a craze. There's a YouTuber I watch, and her she started with a beauty channel, It's Judy's Time, and then started doing It's Judy's Life when her and her husband got married, and then they had their firstborn daughter, and then they had their twin daughters, and they've been vlogging basically every single day for like years and years and years. Like, I don't know, 2010, 2011, like a long time ago. Like, and I don't know how they do it. Like, that's a lot. But the way they do it, like she still has her beauty channel, but the vlog channel obviously is taken over as the most important one. He has a cooking channel. You know, and then they have their family vlogs. She even has like It's Mommy's Life, so that's where she like on that channel she talks more about like mom stuff and pregnancy and childbirth and all that stuff. And with the vlogs, I think they do it differently than the types of people we're talking about. And I think maybe it's because they've been doing it for so long and they're also not nearly as giant as some of these people who literally grow from like 0 to 5 million followers in like 2 months. Like it's insane. You know, I don't even know how much their vlog channel has at this point, but I feel like they're more centered as like a family, and it's more of a family vlog than it is like pushing on the children to do certain stuff. Like the children are adorable, everyone loves them, like that kind of thing, but they're not like, do this and you'll get this, or they're like, you know, do this because I'm filming you. No, like they kind of just pick up the camera when like they have something to say. Like they still focus on themselves, like the adults, and they, you know, sometimes the kids, if they do something cute, or now that they're getting older and they want to talk to the camera and whatever, but it's not nearly as toxic. I want to say
this because the only channel I watch that's like a family channel that I would call is like As Said by Me. But the thing is with his is you saw like him grow a family. You're like Kevin from Gaming with Kev. Like you saw him grow. You see these guys grow a family. It's not like, yo, they had a family and we're gonna hop on YouTube.
Right. No, that's the same thing with
like,
Judy.
That's what I
Benji.
like, where it's like there's no, you didn't plan for it to happen. It just happened. Like you're just showing your life.
And you're not like fully exploiting the kids by being like, you know, there at every second.
Yeah.
They have 1.6 million subscribers on It's Judy's Life with 2.8 thousand videos. They get about a couple 100,000 views on each video. So they're, again, put it in perspective, they're not nearly as giant as some of these ones that just if you started in the last year or two and you just had you just kind of exploded. Like, it's weird nowadays with social media. It's weird because it's like they've been around for so long and they put so much work into it, yet don't get nearly as much recognition.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, again, we go back to, you kind of have to up the ante all the time because they're average people. They do, yeah, they have a nice house now, but like, you know, they do normal everyday things on their videos versus, because they're just documenting like their days, versus these people who are specifically like formulating their days around the videos.
Yeah, like we're gonna go do this, we're gonna try this, we're gonna do this challenge.
So it's more of like people always crave that entertainment of that wildness or something, you know? I don't know. I'm more about the more realistic people personally, because for me, it's more relatable. We're just average people, you know?
I don't know. For me, I could tell, and I just feel like you're forcing it.
Yeah.
Like I like the people that are real. That's why I focus on this podcast just being like real, because like that's what I enjoy. That's the content I like.
Right.
So like I don't want anything to be fake. I just want us to put our real selves. And at the end of the day, it's like I'm gonna fake who I am, and then you see me in public, you want to talk, and it's like I'm not all bougie. I don't know, like like I don't know, like I couldn't see that happening.
Could you imagine like these people who like are in all these different like brand names and videos and stuff, and then they go to the they go grocery shopping in like a Walmart sweatsuit or something?
Like, yeah, that's just for my videos.
Like
I just borrow my friends. Or I go to like thrift store shopping, and like
hey,
they go.
Don't knock thrift
I'm not,
store
but I'm saying like they could just go be doing that and just find little clothes there. Or I got this Versace bag over at Goodwill. I don't know why you'd be giving that to Goodwill. Also,
man, I got back in middle school. Fun story at a consignment shop, which are usually more expensive. I had gotten, it's a thin 14 karat gold wedding band, like just a plain one, for $20. Just because I wanted it, because it was real gold, and like I was like, ooh, like cool. $20. Like if someone really needed that, like as like a wedding band, like we saw even the real gold wedding bands, the solid ones, were at least like $500-$600.
Yeah.
Like hello, I was like, hey, I felt like so. Talking about bougie, I felt bougie.
You a baller. You about to go on YouTube, be like, yo, look at my new ring. Look at this. I'm out here stunting like my daddy.
What?
It's a song. You wouldn't get it. You don't like rap. I don't know. That's my thing. The dogs, I can get it. I can understand.
Guys,
well, watch out for the cable so you don't.
Remember to follow Missy. We. What?
You're gonna pop the cable out.
No, I'm not. I got it. Yeah, because we're not exploiting kids over here. We're exploiting dogs.
And the dog is
fine.
fine.
Look at her. She's so cute.
She gets treats.
She's so
The dog is out here like, yo, I'm living my life. I get treats out here. Oh, also, I hope if you guys watching this on YouTube, I hope to have this actually out on YouTube. I've just been struggling with me switching to iOS 13 over the last however many weeks and trying to get the videos out and all that stuff. I should hopefully have this Friday one and this past Tuesday's episode up on YouTube. Fingers crossed, as long as I can get everything working. So you should be able to see the dog if you hop on our YouTube channel, Paging the Simpsons.
She's waving.
And check out this time that you're listening to the episode.
Like I said, at Missy the Melshi on TikTok and Instagram.
And yeah, you can see her on Instagram and TikTok.
IG. I've been on IG for past 2 years.
Yeah.
She only got 200 something followers. Come on, guys.
Yeah, she's adorable.
Look at her.
Exactly.
She's a little fluff ball. How can you resist?
But I don't know. That's all I got. Watch when we have kids, however many years from now. We're like, we just start a YouTube channel.
Right, we'll completely change our mind.
But it's a mixed baby. Everyone likes mixed.
Literally, so many people I talk to that know that me and him are together. They're like, "Oh, mixed babies are always the cutest. You're gonna have the cutest babies," and I'm like, "Okay." Cool.
I think all babies are cute, but okay.
Right? I'm like, all right, thank you for that insight.
Way to be rude.
Right? So if you're not mixed, you just a potato?
Will you call me an ugly baby?
Missy's like, I'm mixed. I'm a Maltese and a Shih Tzu. Hey.
Oh man.
Hey.
On that note, I think that's all I got. I call it a note. I say this with every episode, but I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on this. I want to more so focus on the family YouTubers because I just feel like that dynamic is so interesting, where you have normally 2 adults, maybe 1 depending on the circumstances, where they're exploiting the kids, and I find that to be interesting, kind of disturbing, and it's I don't know, and then I'm not sure how that plays out when the kid goes to high school and are they gonna be bullied because I see pictures of you getting your butt wiped 14 years ago.
Right.
I don't know.
Again, there should be boundaries on how much you show too.
Yeah.
Come on.
I don't know. Let me know anyone's thoughts. As always, I say this with every video. Send us whatever you think about this. If you have your 2 cents, if you follow one of these family YouTube channels, I'm so curious to know what you think. So send us anything through our Paging the Simpsons Gmail email there down in the description. And shoot us a voice message if that's easier. Hop on Anchor.com. That's also in the description. Send us what you think. I'm curious.
All right.
With that being said, we got to wrap this one and roll out. Someone has an appointment to get some makeup done. And it is not me.
It's not me either. I'm doing it. Hey.
All right, guys. Do you want to end this one out? It's less gloom and doom.
No, I'm good. Maybe next week.
So when I bring this up next week, are you gonna say yes or are you gonna say no? Maybe next week.
Maybe next week.
All right, guys. Well, I'm Shadell, co-host of Paging the Simpsons. I am joined by my lovely fiance to the right.
No, I'm Lauren.
Your name.
I'm Lauren. I'm Lauren. I'm Lauren.
Didn't you say was it in some episode or just outside of podcast where you're like, oh, our names can be interchangeable or whatever?
Yeah, I think I said that last week, on the podcast.
Dog, no, it can't.
Aren't they yeah?
No. Do I look like a Lauren?
They're gender neutral.
Do I look like a Lauren?
Do I look like a Shadell?
No.
You know what? No one knows that. If I call someone on the phone, they don't know that.
Hey, Lauren. Hey, how you doing? That's my me being a Lauren.
Right, but I can pretend to be Shadell. No one would know.
I mean, yeah, because that name goes either way.
So does mine.
All right, guys. I'm wrapping this one up. I'll see you on the next episode, or we shall see you on the next episode. As always, please rate, review, tell us what you think.
5 stars, 5 stars.
And we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Peace out.